Today is February 2nd, 2019, and it's my first video for, showing my loc journey. I've been starting going to get my hair twisted, coiled, since like November, maybe October 18. Okay? Last year, this time I was getting ready to be bald-headed. I got all my hair cut off Easter. So Easter I was completely bald-headed. And then I started growing my hair. I knew when I grew my hair this time I was gonna grow locks. I threw my clippers away. I do my own hair. I've always done my own hair ever since I was a little boy. If I'm bald-headed, I cut my own hair, kept my clippers. During the 90s I had fly, okay? During the 90s I was in Los Angeles, and I had like 12 years of being permed. So my hair was about down here. Being permed for 10 years. So I know my hair will grow. And I had already planned on letting my hair grow during the 20s. God let me see 2020. I was like, man, I'm gonna let my hair grow again. Let's just don't cut it. All of the 20s. Just like I did all of the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So so I know it's gonna grow. Only thing I could recommend, if I'm going to recommend something to anybody, is if you want to take any type of journey with your hair, a loc journey or fly journey, you got to have hair that will grow on your head. I wouldn't recommend nobody try to, grow long hair that naturally can't really grow hair, bald spots, whatever like that, because honestly, when I see cats with dreadlocks, stuff like that, but the hair is thin, bald in spots like that, and they take the bun and cover the bald spots and all kinds of stuff like that. I just think that it'd be easy just to do what I do, just shake, cut your hair and shave it, keep it moving, so yeah, so I'm on my loc journey now. I was bald-headed, like I said, Easter. It's not even Easter yet, so I let my hair grow all up until like October, November. I would say November, beginning of November, something like that. And the first time I did it myself, and I think maybe about a month I looked at it, maybe about 2 weeks, something like that, because I got tired of having to do it like all the time. I washed it, and then I twisted up with the coil thing, and parted off and stuff like that, and put a cap on, one of my do-rags, something like that, keep it down. And it looked like everybody else's, parted and everything. I had it like this, but it kept unraveling. And I found myself in the mirror too much. Way too much, so I didn't want to cut my hair because I threw my clippers away. I had already made my mind up, I was going to do this. So instead of doing it again, I rode around and I found a natural hair shop, and I went in and talked to the loctician, and she told me to come back and she'd do my hair, And so what I did, she would expect me to come back with it already parted and twisted like it was, because I know how to do my hair out. So, but I didn't like it because it kept sticking up. Everything was sticking out like a porcupine. It was like, it was coming out. It was like that. So I talked to her and told her I wanted, I wanted done everything. She said, so sure, I'll come back early in the morning. So what I did, I came home and I washed my hair. I washed it. It was short. It wasn't long. It wasn't no big afro. I got pictures out showing. Sure, it was like I said, it was bald. So, which, many of you might be and want to start and thinking about it, but like I said, you gotta have that growth. You gotta have hair that grows first. Then you have to take care of it, and you have to keep your hair covered at night when you sleep. Don't care how you do your hair. You want it to grow and be, long and healthy, whatever. You want to make sure that you cover it at night, every night. So I was going to I talked to the loctician the next day. I washed my hair and everything, and I went with my little small afro, and I talked to her and let her know what I did. You know, I'm a musician. You know, I play the organ in the church, and you know, I'm in the front of the church, so you know, I have to look neat. You know, I wear suits. You know, and I want to grow my hair long, and I want it to look nice. You know, and I don't want to have to keep standing in the mirror and things of that nature, but I want, you know, and she said okay. And I looked at a couple videos on YouTube about starter locks, so I know how to start them myself. So after that, that's when I found the loctician, not too far from the house. I mean, like probably the closest one. And I was just driving around, my hair twisted, looking, oh, I was driving around. And I found him, you know. So I went the next day with my friends. They were surprised when I walked in and my hair wasn't twisted. Like, you know, okay. She sat down, so she twisted my hair in a style they call it freestyle, but I didn't know what she was doing. I just let her know, you know, what I did, you know, and what I expected my hair to do, you know, and that was it pretty much. And she started doing my hair. She started from the back, and she didn't use a comb. She didn't part it off. She didn't part it off. But I didn't know anything about the freestyle or the grid or the bricks and diamonds and triangles, nothing like that. When I went in there, I just knew that, you know, that my hair would grow, you know, and I normally did it myself, you know, but back then my hands wouldn't cramp up when I had the curling irons and doing all kind of things in my hair, you know. And right now my hands be cramping up and all kind of stuff like that, and I was like, no, I don't feel like doing that. So I sat in the chair and pretty much fell asleep, like I do in a barber chair, pretty much, you know, somebody working my head. I fall asleep, and but she didn't use a comb, but I like the way she did it. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. She actually makes sections. You can see the sections. Here to the side, so you can see, because these are her locks that she installed. Okay. Let me see if we get a little closer. You can see what I'm talking about. Move my hand. So she installed these on the side. And all this stuff here. But she did it going back. But this is what I want to show you. How she part off in rows without actually parting. Sections. See how they go down? Now this right here, I had to do these. The little small ones, I had to do these because it kept unraveling. This has always been a issue side with my head. Your hairs are different on all sides of your head. It's different all over. You just gotta know what to do with hair to make it happy, pretty much. You want happy hair. You know what I'm saying? Happy hair. So she parted off parts here, section here. You know, you see sections. And this, I like the way she got it going like this, and she got it rolling off, section off. You know, so it's growing, and the thing about it is that the way she parted off or sectioned it off is the way I sectioned off in the 90s. As you can tell the way my hair goes when it's wet and things, you can feel everybody's hair like that. I would imagine when you put a hair on it, you can feel it. You can feel different parts, and you just want to take that part, you know, whatever. How she did it, but she did it where she didn't use a comb, but it's still straight rows, still rows. It's rows, like, you know, like corn. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Cultivating stuff. That's all about. You want to cultivate your hair. Basically what I'm gonna do, I'm cultivating my hair. Instead of cutting it off, I'm cultivating it. And I'm feeding it, let it grow. And before I started feeding it, this stuff I've been using, I might have to stop and change. This is what I been using from the beginning. This stuff right here. This is what I started with. This is what I used when in between twists. Now I was going to once I got her and she did my hair, I was going every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks I was in the chair. Only one time I missed the picture. I got a picture of the two, I think. I was like 3 weeks without getting a twist. And I think it stuck up, and I got pictures of that. But now, right now, I would normally go. But this is the first time the 2 week time has passed my hair. It's still, and it's not unraveled anywhere. None of these are unraveled. They're all pretty much getting themselves together. There's no unravel. The ones that did unravel was right here. That's why these are, if you can tell, these are a little smaller. This area here, these are a little smaller than like these. Because she installed these. These here I had to do because they unraveled. The little small twisted ones, I did them. I don't know if I did them right or wrong, but I didn't want all that fuzziness up in here. But I don't mind it around the side. That's why these always like that and the front. So I like the way it looks now. I'm happy with it. You know, so I'm happy with it. That's all that matters. So what I'm gonna do now is, cause it's all experiment. You know, that's all it is. You know, somebody else do your hair, you experiment with them. They might not be experiment with you because they done it so many times, but you still experiment with them. You know, so I'm gonna basically cultivate it, let it grow, and you know, this basically it. You know, I've been using these oils. I'm starting to oil it. I learned about putting these oils in it now. This is what I stick it in. Do my hair. Stick that in there. You know, I spray this. I got this from the the hairdresser. All this stuff come from the dollar store. You know what I mean? It all come from the dollar store. And I started my hair with this before I started getting locked up and things of that nature. I was using this. But over the process of me doing this, I first had a little cruddy. I ain't no big cruddy, it's a small one. You know, small cruddy. And then that's basically it. So this is my first video on my loc journey. And I don't know, like I say, this is February the 2nd. And this is the first time I'm going through my 3rd week without getting it retwisted. But I'm not planning on going and get it retwisted for a while because I've been watching YouTube videos, you know, absorbing stuff. And now that it will hold itself together on the ends, I want to just let it grow. You know, I'm not going to worry about going back to the loctician probably for another week or so because I got to leave and go to Hollywood in about 10 days. So I'm going before I leave, go to Hollywood. And then get it retwisted then. Then I'm going to fly up out of here, go to the West Coast, and then I'll take some pictures out there. Okay? You know, I don't know if it's going on YouTube or not. You know, maybe, I probably will. You know what I mean? But thank you for watching. You know, if you are, and if you're on your little loc journey yourself, you know, good luck with it and everything. You know, and you know, that's you stay in tune, leave a comment if it's on YouTube, leave a comment, and you know, any suggestions, you know, because I got a long way to go. I see people with some long hair, and they was really people that only had hair longer than mine in the 90s was people with locks. Because everybody else with regular hair, my hair was longer than all of theirs. Only people hair was longer than mine had locks in the 90s. Because that's all I did. Was just make sure my hair looked neat and permed. Every 2 weeks popped in there, boom. 10 years, it's down to here, man. So this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing right here. It does itself. I ain't gotta do a thing to it. When I had back in the 90s, I was every day. Every day, a couple times, middle of the day, I'd look and get my stuff out. You know, other cats said jerry curls. They was doing the jerry curl thing. I didn't want no jerry curl. Nah, it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? I was in LA and I was like, you know, I had to be bald. You know what I mean? So I was like, hey, you know, with the flyway, with the pay-zips. You know what I mean? So that was the 90s. This is the 20s coming up. And I'm going to let my hair grow. And welcome to my loc journey.